got a young Mark Summers as the host, and yes, that's Mark with a C because, well, we spelled things differently in the 90s. Back then, you spelled Mark with a C, you spelled kids with a Z, all because it was cool with a fucking K. So you have a family on each side of the stage, and they're given some arbitrary team name. Okay, first up, we got the blue team, the Curious Uncle. They're gonna go up against the red team, the Manitoba Stranglers. Looks like it's gonna be a good game. But it didn't matter what the family team names were because they were all the same. Each family had 2 kids, the dad always had a mustache, and everybody's mom just kind of looked like this. And for whatever reason, when they introduced the families, they'd always make like the youngest kid tell some bullshit story about their family, which always took way too goddamn long. So, little Susie, I heard you have a funny story about the time the family dog grew up in the driveway. Care to tell us about that story? Yeah, one time there was like this dog. It was our dog, and we were leaving, and then the dog, it was in the morning, and when it happened, we were there over by the bushes. Right before that, my brother was walking, and then we looked over, and I think it was raining. No, it wasn't raining. And then Mom was there, and then we looked over, and then the dog grew up in the driveway. That was a fantastic story there, little Susie. How about we do some fucking trivia now? Now, Double Dare starts out as a basic trivia game, but there's a catch. And that is, if you don't know the answer, you can always dare the other family to answer it and hope that they're just as stupid as you are. Well, hold on a goddamn minute. The show's called Double Dare after all, and that is because they could always double dare your ass back. Now you have to do a physical challenge and look like a complete asshole on cable television. And since trivia is boring as hell by itself, I think they made the trivia questions a little difficult just so they could get to the goddamn physical challenges. All right, blue team, first question. What is the hypotenuse derivative of the 5th hyperbole when it's divided by a denominator of 5th degree? Yeah, I think we're gonna dare on this one. Okay, over to the red team. Red team, what is the hypotenuse derivative? Fucking double dare, Mark. I put up drywall for a living. What the hell? And we're back to the blue team again. Physical challenge, Mark. For Christ's sake, we'll do the fucking physical challenge. Now, the physical challenges were really never all that physical. It was really just an excuse for one of the kids to make their parents look like an asshole in front of a live studio audience. All right, little Susie, you got 30 seconds to fling this bucket of bear shit down there at your dad who's got a bucket taped to his head like an asshole. Ready, set, go. Oh, and there they go. Little Susie's giving it her all. Dad's down there and he's looking like he's eating shit, both literally and figuratively. The crowd is going wild. Oh boy, it's gonna be close. Up, time's up. You lose. Put it out to the red team. Dad, here's a moist towelette. Now get the fuck off my stage. So this whole fiasco goes on over and over again until Mark has had enough of that happy horse shit. And at that point, whichever family has the most money goes on to the Big Daddy obstacle course. And the other family gets a pair of Skechers, and they promptly fuck off. Now, of course, the obstacle course was the best part of the entire show. It's what put the asses in the seats at the Double Dare Studios, if you will. I mean, you gotta cross the monkey bars, you gotta go sliding down slides into vats of slime, or gack, if you will. You remember gack? That bright colored goofy shit? I think that's what modern TV's missing these days. There's not enough gack in it. You go ask anybody on the street that's under the age of 25 what gack is, they wouldn't have a clue. Gack? What the hell? What is that, a fucking Dr. Seuss character? What the hell is gack? Alright, so the whole point of the obstacle course is you have 60 seconds to retrieve 8 red flags. Each flag that you got, you won a prize. And each prize, of course, got progressively better as you went, which meant that the first flag was always some bullshit prize. Like 15 minutes before the show started, the showrunners were like, hey, you took care of that first prize, right? What? No, I thought you did. And then they had to like run to a Dollar General real quick to find something. But it didn't matter because they always hyped it up on the show like it was the best prize fucking possible. All right, for the first flag, they gotta climb over this baby pool filled with a fuck ton of gack. If they do that, Harvey, what do they win?
It's a bottle of Palmolive dish soap. Yeah, that's right. Whether you're scrubbing pots and pans or you're disciplining foul-mouthed children, dish soap by Palmolive will get the job done.
And of course, the middle flags would always showcase like the peak of 90s electronic technology at the time. All right,